Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So for today, I'm actually here to guide you through or give you a very quick tutorial on how to do a very quick and easy everyday makeup. I know that most of the time we don't really have that much much time to actually prepare ourselves, and sometimes we just need to do it quickly, or there are days when we just feel very lazy to actually put on our face and just go out. So for today, I just wanted to share with you how I usually do my very quick and easy everyday makeup. It's just a very normal, natural makeup, and I hope that it will be helpful for you guys. So stay tuned and keep on watching. To start with, I am going to moisturize my face, and I'm actually using Innisfree Mineral Moisture Fitting Base. So I'm going to use this and prime my whole face and moisturize it before I jump into my foundation. So for my foundation, I always gravitate on my cushion, like whatever cushion that you have, but I always use a cushion whenever I'm in a rush. It's just so much easier and less messy rather than using the usual liquid foundation or whichever foundation that you have. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use the Innisfree cushion. So for this cushion, I'm using the Ampoule cushion, which is in shade number 23. The foundation is done, and now as you can see that my foundation, it looks a very bit white and very dewy, only because it's winter time and I'm using the Ampoule cushion, which is actually quite moisturizing, because usually during winter time it's usually quite drying. So that's the reason why, as you can see, I look a little bit shiny, but once I've set my face with a loose powder, it's all gonna look matte. So after foundation, I'm going to jump into doing my brows, and I'll be using the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow, which is in number 2. So this shade is actually quite a gray brownish shade, which is actually very suitable for my hair color. So now that the brows is done, I'm going ahead to start concealing my under eyes and also my blemishes. And for that, I'll be using the Closing Cover by Missha, and the shade that I'm using is the Honey Mix shade number 2. So for my under eyes, I'll be using a combination of the first and the second shade, which is the fleshy color and a slight skin color. So now that I've finished putting the concealer under my eyes, I'll just blend it using my fingers. Now for my blemishes or my acne scars, I'll be using the last shade from that concealer and then put it on top of the blemishes. And now that the concealing is done, I'm going to set my face with a loose powder, and what I'm using is the Innisfree No-Sebum Blur Powder. So now the setting is done, I'm going to jump into putting my eyeliner, and what I'm using is the Kill Brown Waterproof Pen Liner by Clio. What I'll do first is I'm going to tightline my eyes. So now I'm using a second product for my eyes. So the first one, what I did is I used brown color to do the tight lining of my eyes so that it looks more natural and not too harsh. And now I'm going to use the black color eyeliner, which is the Innisfree Powerproof Brush Liner, and I will be using this to create a wing liner. And now that the eyeliner is done, I'm going to do the last step for my eyes, and that is to curl my lashes and use a mascara. So for the mascara that I'm using, I'm actually using the Innisfree Super Lifting Curl Cara, which is this one. So let's curl our lashes. Now that the mascara is done, you can go ahead and jump into the next step, or you can add additional depth into your eyes by adding an eyeliner on the waterline. What I'll be using is the Clio Gel Espresso Waterproof Pencil Gel Liner, and I'm going to quickly line my waterline just at the very end, just like that. And I'm going to grab my pencil brush and just smudge it. We're going to do our contouring. So what I'll be using is, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and that is a medium to deep matte brown bronzer. So now the contouring is done, I'm now going to do the next step, which is blush. So for blush, usually when you're in a rush, you don't want to, you just want to like quickly pat like a little bit of color on your cheeks. So what I'll be using is, I'm using the Colourpop Between the Sheets Super Shock Cheeks. Last and final step, which is the lip color. So whenever I'm in a rush, I'm usually gravitating to my lip tints, and for today what I'm using is the Peri Peras Paris Ink. So this is a very pink lip tint, and usually what I do whenever I'm in a rush is I usually just do a very quick gradient lip color. So there you go, it's done. So this is the final look. So I hope this video is very helpful to you guys. Please don't forget to hit subscribe and hit like if you like this video. And if you guys have any questions, just leave me a comment below and I'll talk to you guys soon.